Welcome. Today we're going to be showing you how to build an RF control door. This is a very easy tutorial and we're going to summarize it into a few basic steps which makes it very easy to follow. First of all, you're going to want to go out and collect these parts. Some of them are sold at outposts. First, you're going to need a door. This works on any door as long as you have a code lock on it. Or another type of lock. It works on any type of lock, as we'll cover that in 2 seconds. You require a wire tool. These can be made at any workbench that you need, and you'll need 5 HQM. Source of power for this, we're going to be using a test generator, but you don't need very much power at all. One solar panel would easily do this. Next, you're going to need an RF receiver. These are very easy to find, and you're usually around in loot boxes. Next, you're going to need a switch. This is not a requirement, this is just to make it a lot easier in case you want to turn it off. Next thing you're going to need this is an RF transmitter. This is going to connect with your RF receiver to allow you to open the door remotely. This does not require power. You just need to put the RF code in. We'll show you how to do that in 2 seconds. And you just have to press left click and hold it. Next thing you need is your door controller. This will be connected to your door and this will allow you to open it remotely. Right, so let's get these parts out. Let's hop in. Okay, we forgot the code lock, so let's just grab one of them. Right, you want to place your door any angle, any way that you want. Okay, and put your code lock on. We're in a random code or any code that you desire. Right, then you want to place your door controller. It will not be placed in the door, it must be placed in a frame. As long as it's close to the door, it will work fine. So if you're using a garage door, just place it on the edge, like around here. Okay, you want to place it, and if you press E on it, it will not work. Okay, to allow it to be paired, you have to unlock your door. Press E on it. And if the screen light shows, that's you know you have successfully linked it to your door. At this point, you can just relock it and the green light should stay. If it doesn't, try unlocking your door and repairing it. Next, you're going to want your power. Right, as I said, you can use a solar panel, a test generator, a diesel generator, or anything that you desire. As long as it provides at least 2 power, you can check this easily by pressing on the item and it will tell you how much power it uses, such as this one. This one uses 1 watt. Right, if you're using a generator, I will say power output, and it will have 100, which means you can basically run 100 of these receivers. Next, you'll want your RF receiver. Right, it tells you right here what your frequency can be. Right, 1 to 9,999. You can put any frequency that you want. But if someone else has that frequency, they'll be able to open your door too. So I advise you don't put it 9,999 or 1, any commonly used numbers. I advise picking a random number such as this and pressing set. For now, anyone who accesses this with TC will be able to see this frequency. So I would advise after you're done using it, change it in case you are raided. So when the person raids, they will not be able to easily access your doors. Next, you will place your switch. You don't need a switch, but it makes it a lot easier in case you're using a solar panel and it's hooked up to a battery. Because if it was on constantly, you'd be using constant power. But if you're using a switch, you'd be able to use it when you want, and your battery will be able to charge in the meantime. You don't require a battery for this, such as if you're using a generator, you'll just have to have it running constantly. But if you have to generate hooked up to a battery, you'll be able to use this when you want using the switch. Next thing you're going to want is to set your RF transmitter. You want to take a note of your frequency you're setting this, such as 5642. Then you want to hold right click. Then you want to type in your frequency. At this point, when you press it, you should see the red light come on the RF receiver in my hand. This is how you know it's transmitting. And once it's all hooked up, pressing this should open up your door automatically. You want to take your output from your test generator or any other power, you want to hook it up to your switch. You should see the red light come on. That means it's disabled. When the green light is shown, that means it's on. You want to take the output, you want to route it into your RF receiver. There's no way to know if this is on, so you can easily check by seeing how much power is coming out the output. As you can see, RF receiver and has a 0 next to it, which means it's not getting power. But once the switch is on, it says RF receiver 99, which means it's receiving 99 watts, since this switch is using 1 watt. Okay. You want to take the power out of your RF receiver and take it up to your door controller. So you want to plug it in, and that is you. At this point, it will not open, such as the switch is off. But if you're not using a switch at this point, you'll be able to use this right now. You want to be able to press your switch in like this, and there. While you hold this in, it will stay open, but once you let it go, it will close. You can see the green light has disappeared now, which means it's all set up fully. Right, and you can see when you're holding it in, 2 lights appear, which means it's on and active. And that is you. That's how to make an RF controlled door. These can be used in many things, such as a trap base, or if you want to use it in an event, or if you want to have automated loot rooms. These can be used in many things, and it's all up to you to find out what to do with it. There's other things which you can do with this, such as if you hook up to a timer, you can have it stay on for a longer period of time without having to hold it in. Such as you write out of your RF receiver into a timer, then into your door controller. Then when you press it down, you'd only press it down once, and say you had 10 seconds hooked up to the timer, it will stay open for 10 seconds. And that's it. That's how you make an easy RF control door.